Hey, Adam here again, and in this video I just wanted to talk to you real quick about Viddler and show you some examples of how you could brand the video players and also how you can tag and comment on the videos, because I know it's one thing to say it to you, but I want to actually show you a visual example so you really understand what I'm talking about and how much it can benefit your business or your passion or whatever you're planning on doing, branding yourself. So we're on viddler.com right now, and to sign up, obviously you just go and sign up at the top there. But this video at the beginning here, on the front page, I just want to play it for you real quick. And let's see here. Let's let it. Alright, so right now, let me show you what I mean by that. There we go. Oh, it's gone now. Anyway, you see in the corner here, NUDIA, powered by Viddler. That's their icon that they created, and they put it onto their video player. They branded their video player. With YouTube, you can't do that. It just says YouTube. It's optional if you want to say powered by Viddler, but you don't even have to do that. They have their own thing there, so now they're branding themselves with their logo and branding their video players with their logo, which is very, very important, I think, to do. So if you really are into branding yourself and you could create a logo and you're good at Photoshop, then you should definitely look into using Viddler and branding your players. Another thing was, if you saw in the beginning here, there was a thing that popped up. You see that? Love, lost. That's a comment. Someone posted that in there, and that popped up. And you could have comments all throughout the post, and they're little dots that appear in the timeline here, or on the player here, and they pop up and they show, and that's what they say. They come up on top of the video as an overlay, and I think that's very cool to have. Anyone can comment anything, and they'll appear like that. So, and then you could also click the disable pop-up button. So if you don't want them to pop up, you could disable them. But that's really what Viddler is all about. They're all about being able to allow you to brand your own video players, and then you could add the comments and all of that to your actual player. And on top of that, you could embed your videos onto your blog, just like with YouTube. You could once you're joined and once you've made your video, there'll be an embed link, and you just put that and embed it into your blog, and now your video player will be on your blog, and it brings with your logo on the video player. So wherever your video player gets embedded to, if someone likes this video and they want to embed it onto their blog, then they could do that, but your logo is still on there, so you're branding yourself wherever you go, which is very important. Another way you could do that, if you don't want to use Viddler, is you could create an intro. Maybe like an intro little video, an intro. Let's see, I'm going to try to find an example here. We'll type in cooking, and let's click one of any of these right here. Let it load. I don't know why the computer's being so slow right now, but let's see. Let's see, we'll just click one of these here and see how he starts his video. Well, he's saying, hi, my name is whatever his name is, and then he says, this is what it's about. So whenever you start a video, you should always start the video the same way. I actually didn't mention this before in the other videos or the other slideshows, which I'm actually glad I'm getting out right now because it is very important. When you start a video, you should say, for example, say your nickname is Hottie in the Kitchen, alright? So, hey, my name is Hottie in the Kitchen. These are recipes that are going to be way too hot to handle. Something that every video you start like that. Hi, this is Hottie in the Kitchen. These recipes are way too hot to handle. Episode 2, etc. Episode 3, episode 4. And you always say it with the same name and the same phrase in the beginning of every video, so you brand that into people's heads. So people will, when they hear that, they will know, okay, this is what's his name? This is Hottie in the Kitchen, blah 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 blah. You know, so you kind of brand it into the head. So just like this guy's doing it, you start out with something, and you start out with your name, and then you say what it's about, and you start every video like that. And if you want to create a little visual entrance or like a little intro to all videos, like with music and stuff, you could always do that too, and have your name of your website kind of like fly in from the side or whatever, kind of like use some video editing programs. You could obviously also do that and start every video with that. So that's very important, especially if you're doing a video blog. You want to start every video with the same the same name, the same phrase, and give it the same effort every time, so you really brand it into people's heads. And that's really, really, really important, and I need you guys to really understand that. So that's really all it is for Viddler. I showed you how you could comment on the actual videos, and you see the little plus sign there. You could click comment on it. You saw how you could brand the players. This guy doesn't have a brand. He isn't branded, which he probably should, but I showed you that you could do that as well. And that's really all it is with Viddler. That's the benefit that Viddler has over YouTube, but YouTube has way more users. So it's kind of like you have to see which one works for you and which one you feel more comfortable using. So that's all it is. Hopefully that helped, and I will talk to you soon. All right.